Hi, in this video I'm going to start chapter 20 and I want to give you first an important general rule that I think will help you understand a lot of chapter 20. So let me step aside and read this with you. The general rule is this: when English speakers use past verb forms to talk about the present, it's a signal to other English speakers that they're talking about something in their imagination. So what that means is, if I'm an English speaker and I'm using a past verb to describe something that's happening now, that's a signal. I'm letting you know I'm talking about my imagination. I'm not talking about something real. Now that's kind of hard to understand without an example. So let me give you an example. Okay. First, I want to think about something in my imagination. Okay, I do not have $1,000,000, but in my imagination, I can imagine that I have $1,000,000. Okay, good so far? So, my having $1,000,000 is only in my imagination. It's not true. It's just in my imagination. So I might say, if I blank have $1,000,000, I blank give you half. Okay? So, now if I'm talking about I have $1,000,000, that's only in my imagination. So, as an English speaker, if I want to show this is my imagination, I'm going to change this just a second. I'm going to put the word now here because I want to make it really clear we're talking about now. So, I could say, if I blank have $1,000,000 now, I blank give you half. Oops. The way I would show this is my imagination in English is I would say, if I had $1,000,000 now. Notice I use past to talk about now. And then I would say, if I had $1,000,000 now, I would give you half. Notice that would is the past of will. So here, in English, when I use past forms to talk about, and let's say past forms, to talk about now, it shows this is my imagination. Okay. Now, you might notice, or you might be thinking, okay, I kind of get that. I'm using a past form to talk about now, but why do I use simple past here? Why do I use would, past of will here? Why is this simple past? Why is this would? That's what we're going to be studying in chapter 20. Okay? Now, before we start talking about things that are in my imagination, your book starts by talking about how we talk about things that are real. And you already know that. you already know, from the first time you started learning English, you learned how to talk about things that are real, because that's the most important thing. We just speak normal English, in other words, when we're talking about things that were real. We just speak the way that we have always been speaking. This is going to be a short video. I just wanted to let you know that. In the next video, we're going to be talking about two things. What is a conditional sentence? And conditional sentences to talk about things that are real. After that, we're going to get to this idea. We're going to talk about conditional sentences to talk about things that are imaginary. Okay. I'll end this video now, and I'll be back with you soon.